Hello, Verbling.com members. Please click on the green Join the Class button and spend the next hour with me and the other participants in the class. We are going to do lots of reading, a little bit of listening, and we are also going to be talking about a North American tradition, something that was invented in the United States, and that is the drive-in movie theater. I'm sure that all of you have heard of a drive-in movie theater at some point, and perhaps you have been lucky enough to go to a drive-in movie theater yourselves. My name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, but right now I am living in Chile, in South America. Okay, and for this class, as I said, we are going to be doing quite a bit of reading. And so on the Verbling.com website, on the live classes page, you can find the link to download this document that also has lots of photographs on it, and it's called File GW18. And so what I would like to do, thank you, all of you, for joining the class, and hello to anyone who is just watching the class. I would like to go one at a time to say hello to each of the participants, if they can please introduce themselves. And the question to start this class is, what is your favorite way to watch a movie? Okay, so who do we have first? Ahmed.
Oh,
hello.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Please call me Geoff.
Jeff,
From
how are you,
Egypt.
Jeff?
My name is Ahmed. I like to
Sorry, we have two Ahmeds, but what I'd like to do is to start with Ahmed Abdul Wahab.
Wahab. Yeah,
Thank you.
actually, I'm Ahmed Abdul Wahab. I'm from Egypt, but I'm living in Kuwait right now. And this is maybe third class in Brooklyn.
Excellent. Welcome to Verbling.com.
Thank you.
And what is your favorite way of watching movies?
Actually, either to go to cinema to see it in the cinema, or to just see it on the TV. But I hope that to make my hall to be dark, to just focus on the TV. That's it.
Right. Your sound is not 100%. So you were saying that you wanted to do something in your home?
No, either to go to cinema.
Yes.
Okay. Or to see it on TV. But
Right.
I prefer if there is no lights open during this movie.
If there's no
lights,
no
I will
lights.
I will switch off all lights just to scroll on TV. That's it.
Perfect. Yeah, great. Excellent. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Ahmed, number 2.
Yes, yes, I'm with you.
Welcome.
Welcome, teacher. My name is Ahmed, and I am from Egypt also. I think all Egyptians here prefer to see movies in home, not in cinema.
Yes.
I like to see it on my computer. And I prefer to download it and see the latest movies. I prefer that American ones, and I always see the latest movies on my computer. I don't prefer to go to cinema. That's all.
Right, right. So you prefer to watch the movies on your computer. Yeah, great. Are there
Yes.
large movie theaters in Egypt?
Yes, of course. There are a lot here.
And are they mostly newer movie theaters, or are there some older movie theaters?
Always there are new.
Yeah, so almost all of them are new. Okay,
Yes, yes.
great. Thank you. Fabricio,
Thanks.
I'm going to move on. Thank you. Fabricio, hello.
Hello, I'm Fabricio from Argentina. I'm 25 years old and I prefer watching movies at home. Maybe I prefer downloading them from internet and then I just find a quiet place to watch them.
Right. Now, do you watch many movies in English?
Yes,
And do you have the subtitles in Spanish, or do you have subtitles in English?
yes, most of the subtitles in Spanish.
Okay.
I was trying to do without any subtitles, but sometimes the movie is so good that I don't want to lose the plot, you know.
Exactly. No, and with some movies, it's essentially impossible for English students to understand because it's difficult for me to understand some movies. So, well done. Good. Thank you. Hermione, hello.
Hello, I am Hermine from Armenia. I like watching movies in the cinemas, of course, but we don't have cinema in our city, so it's better when I watch movies at home in with the big TV with
Yes.
whole family. I like when we watch it with whole family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a home entertainment system?
Uh,
Do you understand
home-
what I mean?
no, not really.
No, a home entertainment system, or sorry, maybe a home theater
Yeah,
with a big TV and some nice speakers.
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
It
all right.
seems as if you are in the cinema. Yeah. somehow.
Right, exactly. No, great, excellent. Hello, Julissa. How are you?
Hello, yeah, fine, thank you. Hello, guys, I'm Julissa from Peru, and I like to watch movies at the movie theater and also at home.
Yes. And what kind of movies do you like?
I like drama, horror movies, comedies, yeah,
Okay.
animation, different genres
Yeah.
of movies.
And is it easy for you and your family to agree on what movie to watch?
Not all the time, no.
Okay.
Especially with my brother, he prefers action movies.
Okay. Yeah, that's difficult. All right, great. Welcome. Marquinos.
Hi,
Yes, hello, welcome.
thank you.
Please introduce yourself. And I'm asking people what their favorite way of watching movies is.
I'm from Brazil and I prefer to watch a film at home with my friends.
Okay.
And I like drama movies and cult and the art movies. I like very much Brazilian movies.
Ah, really? Okay. And are these Brazilian movies new?
I'm sorry, I can't understand.
Yeah. Are the Brazilian movies new movies, or
Yes,
are they older movies?
both new and old.
Okay. Oh, good. All right, great. Thank you.
Well,
And Russell, hello. How are you?
Hello, Geoff. I'm fine. What about you?
Things are great. Things are great.
Okay. You were talking about movies.
Yes.
Uh, what was your question about
Yeah.
movies?
Sorry. No. So a quick introduction to the group, and then what's your favorite way of watching movies?
Oh, okay. Hello everybody. I'm Russell from New York, Albany, and my favorite way of watching movies, I usually watch them at home with a bowl of popcorn in my
Okay,
hand
great.
and
Yeah.
and some cold drink, and I enjoy watching with my family.
Okay. Yeah, great. And what kinds of movies do you watch when you're together with your family?
Uh, I usually watch dramas, a lot of dramas
Okay.
with my family, but when it comes to movies, then I watch espionage and suspense movies.
Okay. Espionage?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Great. Thank you. Excellent. And Tom. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. Are you there? So we can't hear you, Tom.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go
Hello?
ahead, please. Yes,
My
Tom.
connection is not good. Sorry. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm Tom. I'm from China. I'm studying in Finland now. So I'd like to watch movie in the theater because I think those screens qualities are better, and the atmosphere there is better. So I like this way.
No, the sound can be amazing. Have you seen a 3D movie in the theaters? Tom?
Yeah, I'm here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you seen a 3D movie in a movie
Yeah,
theater?
I've seen that. IMAX
Okay.
3D.
All right. And which movie
Yeah.
did you see?
Aventa.
Sorry, which one?
Aventa.
Which? A Winter.
And
Okay.
the 2012, of course.
Okay. Oh, that must have been exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. And Umut, hello. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes. Good to see you. Please introduce yourself to the group, and how do you like to watch movies?
Hi, everyone. I am Umut. I am from Turkey. I am a student at university. Sir, I usually watch the movie with my family, especially when I feel bored. I want to watch whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So. And
Yeah.
and what kind of movies do you like to watch?
Especially action, mystery movie. Jason Statham, do you know?
Which movie?
Not movie. He is actor. Jason Statham. He is British actor.
Okay. I don't actually know him, but all right. I'll
His
look for him.
famous movie is Transporter.
Yeah.
Okay. So lots of action. I know
Yeah.
that movie. All right, great. Super job, everybody, on the introduction. Thank you so much. And we have lots of reading to do. So I would like to open up the story that we're going to read. It is about the American tradition of going to see a movie at a drive-in theater. And I have put some extra photographs on the document so that you will be sure to have a clear idea of what a drive-in theater is. And so this is a story from Voice of America. So you have the document available from the verbling.com website. Just if I can ask everyone to keep their microphones muted so that we don't have any background noise. And what we're going to do is read the first part. I'm going to play some of the audio, just a little under 3 minutes of the audio, and then we'll continue on with some more reading and some questions. So I'm hoping we get lots and lots of interaction from the students. So Ahmed, Abdul, are you ready to do some reading?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Great. Could you please read our title, please?
Yeah, watching a film in your car. Watching the film from your car before the age of small screen. We are
Good.
going to read the lesson. Okay.
Great. And let me
Yeah.
move it. Yes.
Okay. Please move it down.
I'll move it down, and then there's just a picture of some kids sitting on top of their family car, obviously watching an action movie.
Actually, we still have once car cinema in Cairo. Still, we have it.
Yes. Yeah. Excellent. No, and it's probably it was never very, very popular in Canada just because of the climate. But yeah,
Yes.
Great. Could you read
It's
this
called Summer
first?
Cinema. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Could you read this first section of text, please?
Yes. A drive-in movie theater are considered an American invention. Invention. Drive-ins become very popular in the United States after World War II. They
Sorry.
Sorry? Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
They compared to popular loves in America, cars and movies. So why did most of the drive-ins later close? That was a question. What is Geoff? VOs?
We say VOAs.
Means? Which is mean this one?
No, I'm sorry. This
Voice
is
of America.
Yeah. It stands for Voice of America. This is the news, public broadcasting news.
So when I read it, shall I say Voice of America or just
no, it sounds good to just say VOA.
Okay, so VOA is Christopher Cruz often wondered about this week on our program. He looks for the answer.
Okay, great. And just let me help you with just the pronunciation of considered, and combined. And just drive-ins, past tense, became very popular in the United States after World War II. Okay, great.
Thank you.
And so I'm going to move to the next, Ahmad, please. And I hear if people could please mute their microphones.
Okay.
We can eliminate that background noise that's there. There's still a lot of background noise. Could everyone please mute their microphones? Well, let's move on. So Ahmed, go ahead, please.
Okay. The first drive-in movie theater opened in the United States in 1933. Popular Science magazine described a theater in Camden, New Jersey, as the first of its kind in world. An open-air movie theater just for motorists. People could watch a film on the big screen while sitting in their car, eating, talking, and relaxing. Many drive-in theaters opened in the 1950s as the American economy expanded after the war and more people bought cars.
Great. Thank you very much. So great job on your pronunciation. It's just Popular Science magazine is still being published today. And so if you like design and engineering and technology and science, I highly recommend.
I like that. I'm also a doctor, and I like that science and something like that.
Great. And students are always welcome to just turn on their microphone and say, "Hi, Geoff," and give us a quick comment. All right. So 1933. So they're coming up to their 80th anniversary. 80 years of drive-in movies. All right, so we're with Fabricio. And just if I could ask everyone to please keep their microphones muted, turned off on the screen. If you could please read this next bit of text, please. Fabricio?
Okay. In the 1960s, when I was a boy, there were between 4,000 and 6,000 drive-in theaters in the United States. I lived in the northeastern state of Maine. Not a lot of people live there. Yet my parents could take me and my 3 brothers and 2 sisters to any of 4 drive-ins located within an hour's drive of our home. But almost as soon as drive-ins were everywhere, their popularity began to fade. Today, fewer than 4,000 are still operating in the United States.
And just the number, the last number, fewer than?
400.
Yes, good. So we went from 4,000 to 6,000. So let's say 5,000 drive-in theaters to now less than or fewer than 400. Yeah, all right. And so what I wanted to do is I hope some of you have, hello everyone, I hope that you have downloaded the document from the verbling.com website, or
Hello.
Sorry, and just again, that's a good example of why we keep the microphones muted. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to unplug my speaker, so I will not be able to speak to you, and I would like to play for you the this part of the this part of the story. And so I just need to find where my story is. So please, if there are any problems with the audio, please just give me an instant message in the Verbling chat box. Okay? All right, so I'm going to unplug my microphone and play the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the audio.
Company in Manhattan. Gross was the first one in his office to get sick about 3 months ago, but he kept coming to work.
And then as I started feeling better, David started getting sick, and then he was stuck at home
From VOA Learning English, welcome to This is America in Special English. I'm June Sims. Drive-in movie theaters are considered an American invention. Drive-ins became very popular in the United States after World War II. They combined 2 popular loves in America, cars and movies. So why did most of the drive-ins later close? That was a question VOA's Christopher Cruz often wondered about. This week on our program, he looks for the answer.
The first drive-in movie theater opened in the United States in 1933. Popular Science magazine described a theater in Camden, New Jersey as the first of its kind in the world, an open-air movie theater just for motorists. People could watch a film on the big screen while sitting in their car, eating, talking, and relaxing.
Wow! It's another drive-in. I take the car and I go for a spin. I want to see the kind of mood you're in. You tell me that you'd like to see a show, and to say, okay, baby, let us go. Well, everything is groovy, but we never see the movie, cause we're kissing at the drive-in. The movie was a black...
Many drive-in theaters opened in the 1950s. as the American economy expanded after the war and more people bought cars. In the 1960s, when I was a boy, there were between 4,000 and 6,000 drive-in theaters in the United States. I lived in the northeastern state of Maine. Not a lot of people live there. Yet my parents could take me and my 3 brothers and 2 sisters to any of 4 drive-ins located within an hour's drive of our home.
Summer drive-in movies every night.
But almost as soon as drive-ins were everywhere, their popularity began to fade. Today, fewer than 400 are still operating in the United States. April Wright is producing a documentary about
Hello, everyone. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit low. Okay.
Oh, the volume. Okay, so I hope that I had the timing correct on that. I personally can't hear the podcast, but I think was that the correct amount of the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so let's continue with our reading then, and I'd like to be able to get to where we could answer some questions as well. And I'm really hoping that students will go ahead and participate. If you have a comment, a short comment or a question, please just turn on your microphone and go ahead. But just if everyone, please, could keep their microphone muted. We're still getting a lot of background noise and some interruptions. So great. So Hermione, could you do some reading for us?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So now, please do not read the red highlighted text. So please skip the red highlighted text. So the first 2 little pieces of text, please. Go ahead.
Okay. April Wright is producing a documentary about drive-in theaters and the special place they held in American culture. April Wright visited more than 400 current and former drive-in sites across the country during her research for her film. Drive-ins, she tells me, were the perfect blend of entertainment and car culture. They represented the hopefulness that followed the war, when the soldiers came home and millions of babies were born.
Okay, great. And that is a very important period in American history when millions of extra babies were born. What is the term for that? Does anyone know what that's referred to? That generation is referred to?
Because of the soldiers, maybe.
Yes, and so there was a huge increase in the number of babies being born during a generation, during a period of time. And has anyone heard of the baby boom in the United States? Oh, okay. All right. So you should be aware of this. It is a very large portion of the American population is of that age. And the people are called baby boomers. They were the children of the people who lived at that time. All right, great. And so, Julissa, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, because a drive-in theater would be called baby boomer culture. Yeah, and so let's go down here. The next piece of text, please, Julissa.
Okay. So at that time they flourished. It was after the baby boom. And so there was the convergence of a strong economy and lots of kids and car culture. People being able to afford cars. There wasn't really television at that point in all the homes. And so it was just sort of this thing that families did where they saw their neighbors,
Good.
where they took their kids. And it was this whole evening out that was very social, very wholesome for the communities, and that's when they started.
Okay, and do people know the word wholesome? Does anybody know the word wholesome? Yes, go ahead, please. Somebody?
Healthy.
Where
Yes,
many,
yeah, healthy is possible. Yes, absolutely. Julissa?
or wholesome, like where many people meet at the same time.
Sorry, that's a good guess, but no, not really. So
Maybe
wholesome
useful.
food is healthy. Sorry, Hermione?
Useful.
Well, no, sorry. Yeah, I would say wholesome is in this case very, let me see, very accepted, very correct, a good, positive family activity to do. All right. So as I'm sorry, Fabrizio said, wholesome food is healthy food, but the drive-in theater was a wholesome activity, meaning it was very appropriate, very positive, very good for families. Do you understand? Okay, let's move on. And so great. We have Marina. Did we say hello to you? Yeah, but please say hello to the group, and could you read this next section, please?
Hello, group.
Please, yeah, and please do not read the red
Vale,
text.
okay.
Yeah.
The more, yes, this is.
So why?
Later, no? So why did driving slows their appeal? Right?
Sorry, this is the red text. Please do not read the red text.
Okay, the more, no?
With they rose.
Okay. I'm sorry.
They rose.
I don't know where. Sorry.
Okay. No problem. Let's. I'm going to move to the next person. We'll come back to you again.
Okay.
So, Marquinos?
Hi.
Yes. Could you begin reading at they rose?
They rose in popularity. Really quite quickly in the late 40s, and they declined in popularity really quickly in the early 80s. So they had about 40-year span of popularity. I'm sorry.
Yes, and with no, don't apologize. And the pronunciation of declined.
Decline.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a span. Do people know that word? A span? A 40-year span?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. In this case, it would be period of time, a span, measuring the length of time from the beginning to the end of their popularity. So 40 years really is essentially only a generation. So just one generation of popularity. Could you continue, please?
Yes. In the 1960s, families were breaking up as the divorce rate rose sharply in the United States. April Wright thinks that's one reason drive-ins closed. A shared family experience like going to a drive-in movie lost some of its appeal.
Great. Okay, excellent. So what I'm going to do is move down to the next area of text. And sorry, let's go to Tom. Are you there, Tom? And can you see the text? I'm sorry, we don't hear you, Tom. Okay, Umut, could you go ahead with reading these two lines here, please?
If you want, I can read.
Yeah, okay, great. Yes, good. Please, go ahead, Marina.
Okay, come on. But another reason many drivers closed was drive-ins closed was their location. Many had been built outside cities, on land that at the time was not very valuable. But as the American population grew, more and more people moved from the cities to the suburbs.
Good. And just the pronunciation of built. The U is silent. We do not pronounce the U. So it's built. Built.
Okay,
Yeah.
built.
And who knows what these are?
What?
Who knows what these are in the photograph?
This is the microphone.
Well, not the microphone.
The speakerphone?
Yeah, the speakers. The speakers for each car. So everyone was watching the same screen, but then everyone was listening by one of these speakers hung on the window of their car.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. No, and actually, I must admit, sadly, I have never been to see a drive-in movie. They were not popular at all where I grew up because of the climate. So, yeah. Umut, could you please read this next selection, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Soon many drive-in theaters found themselves surrounded by houses and stores rather than by forest or empty land. Now the land was very valuable. Offers from developers to buy the land became hard to resist for the owners. After all, fewer people were going to drive-ins, and property taxes were increasing because the land was now worth more. Shall I continue?
Please.
Okay. Also, in some areas, insects, especially mosquitoes, were a problem. They would fly into open car windows during the movie.
Okay, great. Okay, and then could somebody please put in their own words what happened here? I just asking someone to please repeat the information. And sorry, Marina, we're hearing you typing, and so could you keep your microphone muted for us, unless you have something to say? Anyone could paraphrase or put this last paragraph of information?
I can.
Yes, go ahead, Hermione.
Yeah, here they say that many drive-in theaters were closed because the lands became valuable and taxes were increasing. So and they couldn't resist the offers. So that's why they were closed.
So they decided to sell the property. And because
instead of forest and nature, there were houses and restaurants near to the drive-in theaters, and not many people were going there anymore.
And originally, the drive-in theaters were built outside cities on land that at the time was not very valuable. Beyond the suburbs, beyond the cities.
So, and then after,
thank you so much. All right. And so we're back to Ahmad. Hello, Ahmad. Could you do some reading for us? Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, please.
I think we stopped in Northern.
Please.
Yeah, in Northern area of the United States, drive-in theater was open just a few months of the year. In the north, nights can get cold even during the summer. Blankets and portable heaters helped, but again, not much. Even when the drive-ins were open, the theater often sat unused during the light hours. Sometimes the land would be used for open-air markets during the day, but this did not during a lot of income bring a lot of income. What did bring a lot of money in many cases was when the land was sold to build homes, shopping center, and office buildings.
Great. And just to help you with your pronunciation of helped, a T sound as quick as possible. Helped. Helped.
Helped. Yeah.
Okay. And people understand what portable heaters are.
Heaters, yeah, which is heat the
sure.
climate or give hot or warm air.
Excellent, great, yeah, okay, good, well done. And there is an old movie theater that is no more. It still looks like it's well out of the city. Ahmad, the next Ahmad, please.
Okay, I'm with you.
Great.
Okay. Shall I continue?
Please.
There were other problems for drive-in theaters, especially in the late 1960s. Some of the older theaters were dirty and not well maintained. The quality of the films declined.
Mm-hmm.
More people.
Thank you.
Shall I continue or what?
Please, more people.
More people were buying color televisions, and more indoor theaters were opening with multiple choices of films.
Okay, great. And so how many movies are offered in a movie theater nowadays? Does anybody have a good example of one of your mega theaters in one of your cities? How many different movies are available? Could someone give me an example? Do you know? Can anyone take a guess? Sorry, there's an old...
Sir, can you repeat this one?
Yeah, how many movies are offered in the same theater nowadays?
I don't know.
Actually,
maybe 10 or 20.
Yes, well, yeah, I mean, at least, and Ahmad?
Yeah, actually, I want to say something for you about in our Egypt cinema.
Yes.
Usually, yearly we are cinema in Egypt produce around like 50 and 40 movies per year.
Right. Yes.
But it's coming in usually in summer season.
Right. No, great. I've heard that from one of my students on Verbling, that Egypt is sort of the Hollywood of Arabs culture. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, great. Great. Okay. And Ahmed, could you just finish reading this next little piece of text, please?
Okay. The 1970s and the 18th brought video rentals and cable TV with many choices of channels. Television made it easier and cheaper to stay home for entertainment. By the end of the 80s, the number of drive-in theaters had fallen by 2/3 from their peak.
Okay, great. And you can see in the photograph some kids sleeping on mattresses outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Must have been a lot of fun. And just, Umut, could you please keep your microphone muted, please? Turned off for us?
Teacher,
Yes.
As such, I am silent.
Yes, but sorry, no, but we do hear the sound coming from your microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And so I'm going to move it down for the next person. Here we go. And so, David, hello, welcome.
Hi.
Yes.
Nice to see you again. Okay.
Great.
You
Welcome
want me
back. Please.
Okay. Today, we live in a time of what documentary filmmaker April Wright calls the individualization. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Individualization.
Individualization of the entertainment experience.
Entertainment.
I'm sorry?
Entertainment.
Entertainment experience. There are more choices and more ways than ever to experience entertainment.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
No, please continue. You're doing a great job. Please continue.
If you really want to watch a movie in your car, you would watch it on a DVD player or stream video on a mobile device. You don't have to go to a drive-in anymore, but some people still do.
Okay, great. And just let me just try and get the pronunciation correct. Individualization, and entertainment. Entertainment. Fantastic. And so there's a sign, classic sign from a drive-in. And Diana, hello, how are you?
Hello, hi everybody, how are you?
Good. Could you please read the next two pieces of text for us?
Okay. An owners group say 42 new drive-in theaters have been built since the 1990s, and 63 former ones have reopened. Yeah. But not all the new is good. Some of the new and reopened theaters have since closed.
Since closed.
Since closed.
Mm-hmm.
And another challenge is coming. The movie industry is moving to digital distribution of films to theaters. The cost of having to upgrade to digital equipment may be more than many others struggling drive-in can afford.
Good. Let's stop there. Thank you. And just to help with the word again, built. The U is silent. Built. Reopened with a D sound, but as quick as possible. Reopened. And the same sound, closed. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay.
All right. And so, yes, another difficult problem for the old drive-ins. Oh, and the struggling. What do we mean by that? Can somebody explain this word within the context? These are older, struggling drive-ins, and they just don't have the money. Yes.
Make it with difficulty?
Try.
Yes. So they are, they're fighting to survive. They're having difficulties. Yeah, great. They are struggling, fighting to make money and stay open. Awesome. Okay, and so then we're going to Fabricio.
Okay.
Yeah, many
of today's drive-in theaters are owned by families rather than big movie theater companies. In many cases, the owners are the children or grandchildren of the list of the first owners. Drive-ins seem to be operated at least as much from a passion to keep them open as a desire for profit. The owners believe the theaters are important to their community.
Right, excellent. Yeah, and you know, the it's a grandparent who owned the theater originally, so they want to try and maintain that. Here's a neat picture of a fairly modern drive-in theater. Okay. And thank you so much. I'm going to move on. Just and Florin, hello, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Could you please read this next bit of text?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Earlier this year, Donald Brown purchased the Skowhegan Drive-In in the small town of Skowhegan, Maine. He operated a drive-in theater in the state of
Delaware
for 14 years. The theater was profitable. He says.
Profitable?
Sorry?
Profitable.
Profitable. Okay. He says, and he believes he can make a profit with his new theater by focusing on families. Young people, he says, are not going to see movies at the drive-in anymore. For that, he blames video games, the internet, and mobile phones.
Yes, good. All right, and just the word profitable. Profitable.
Profitable.
All right, great. So he's going to focus on young families, and then I don't know how to pronounce that word at the top. Skogan, perhaps. And then, but I'm sure that would be a native name from the native people who lived in that part of the United States, the Aboriginal people, the native people. So that would be from their language. And so if you travel to the United States or Canada, you'll see places that have names like this, and they're probably names from the local people, the native people. All right, great.
Okay.
And so let's move on. Sorry, Julissa?
Yes. The Skowhegan Drive-In opened in 1954. It has a space for 350 cars. Donald Brown told me he was surprised by the level of reaction in the community when he bought the theater.
Okay. 1954. Wow. Go ahead, Julissa.
It's astounding. We've really had an outpouring of support on the Facebook page, the website, and just while I'm working up there during the day. The number of people who come in and inquire as to when we're opening. I hope you're not closing this and redeveloping the land. Has really been very supportive. He says it shows that even today, with all the other entertainment choices available, drive-in movie theaters can still be an important focus in the cultural life of a community.
Okay, great. Yes, I'm sure that a few of these theaters will be very popular just in terms of memories, like living museums, and depending on the place, open for several months a year. All right, so great. Wonderful job. And what I would like to do is to just get some final comments and reactions from people. And so if you could tell me if a drive-in theater, any reaction, please, to the story. But if you could tell me that, would a drive-in theater be popular in your country, or would you like to go to a drive-in theater? And so, Ahmad, just a final quick comment from you, maybe just sort of 30 seconds. Ahmad?
Yeah, actually, it's not popular in my country, and I hope I get this is a chance to go for one.
Yeah, great. And how big are the drive-ins?
Sorry?
Are they quite big, the drive-ins? Like how many cars?
I did not get you.
sorry, I was asking you, how big are the drive-in theaters in Egypt? How many
There is one.
cars can go?
There is only one. It's
Ah.
in actually it's as the paragraph of the story telling us. It's not in city. It's a little far from city in desert. You know, so it's
Right.
open land.
Yeah.
So it can occupy for, you can say, like 500 cars.
Okay. No, great. And Ahmed, go ahead, please, with a final comment.
Okay, I think it is a great idea, and I hope that it become popular here in my country, as it is not popular as Ahmed said. It is one theater in my country, and if it is here in my country, I will go, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Sounds
It's
excellent.
interesting. So
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, and you have an excellent climate for drive-in theaters. David, a comment from you?
Well, actually, I I followed the class almost in the end, you know.
Yes.
But
Okay.
well,
But
actually,
do you understand the concept of a
many things.
drive-in?
I didn't know so many things about drivers in, but well, now I just heard the last part of this. You know, I don't know if you
Great.
have this document to take a look.
Yes. Now, the document is available directly from the website, or just, yeah, here it is. Like, here's a picture of a drive-in. So where are you from, David?
I am from Chile.
Ah, from Chile. Okay. But just think of it. One of the cities up north where it's dry, where you have beautiful weather for most of the year. Don't you think that that would be popular?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah,
Or
it could be a good idea, right?
okay.
But
Or yeah, great. Maybe an area just outside of Santiago. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Great.
sure, why not?
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
In the
Let's
summertime,
let's do it.
yeah.
So good. I'm going to move on. Sorry, Diana, sorry.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, a comment?
Okay, my comment is driving in theater is an icon of American culture. I see thousands of movies in some of the part of the movie see these driving theaters. I really like to go at driving theaters. Here in Colombia doesn't exist this kind of
Right.
places, but it will be fun to try this with some friends.
Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah, great. Thank you. But in the city, do they ever show movies outside?
Outside here? No, just the cinemas in the shopping centers.
Okay. Well, actually, in Santiago, I just saw on Sunday, they were showing a film with a huge digital screen, and the image was wonderful. The screen was probably about 3 meters by 5 meters, and yeah, so maybe that will have something to do with the return of outdoor movies, at least.
Okay.
Fabricio, a comment?
Yeah. Well, I agree with the fact that it's an icon, an American icon. So, in my opinion, I think American people should repair or improve some of the first drive-ins in order to let people to visit them, you know, to make them, like you said before, museums, you know, for tourists.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, great. Okay, and great comment. Florin?
Yeah. Here I'm from Barcelona, in Spain. I don't think so. There is this kind of theater. I suppose exists, but I can't see it. So in any case, it's interesting, very interesting. I would like.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it has a lot to do with that crazy American car culture, but I like the idea of an outdoor movie theater. Julissa?
Yes, Well, I like the reading, and I think it would have been nice to live in that time to enjoy this kind of entertainment outside in an empty place. It would be nice, I think, to have this kind of entertainment again. Yes.
Yeah. The image of the 50s in the United States is very clean and wholesome. Maybe it wasn't so clean and wholesome, but no, I'm sure it was lots of fun. And Sybil, do you have a comment? You've joined us late, but had you heard of drive-in movies, Sybil? Oh, sorry, I muted your microphone. You need to turn on your microphone on the screen. What I'll do is I'll come back to you in 1 minute, Sybil. Umut,
Now
do
is
you
okay?
have a?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Sybil, go ahead, please. Sybil, please.
Okay, now is all right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think some internet problem.
Yes, and so do you have any comments about drive-in movies?
Yes, I listened.
And a final comment?
I listened to all your study.
Okay.
Just I don't have the page. I think I have some problem because sound is coming back to me.
Oh, okay. No, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And Umut, a final comment from you?
Yes, sir. It is interesting for me.
All right. Excellent. Okay. So, and so if you'd like to get going to try and join the next class, go ahead. Thank you so much for being here. Great participation.
Thank you.
Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
And good luck with your English.
Nice to meet you.
See you.
Nice to see the new students and some of my favorites. Thank you.